What's going on, you guys? I am still alive during this pandemic, and I hope you guys are all staying safe too. And today, I am finally going to be reviewing my favorite season of my favorite TV show of all time, 24, Season 5. Oh my god. Words can't even describe how fantastic this season was. Now, if if you guys seen my channel, you know that I've reviewed the first 4 seasons of 24 already. I'm going to be reviewing all of them, including the movie 24 Redemption, also Live Another Day. So I'm very excited to be talking about all those with you guys. But guys, let's talk about season 5. Oh man, this season is incredible. It is the best season of all time. It's the most fast-paced, it's got the greatest Jack Bauer kills, it's the most intense, and it has the best twists out of the entire show. And that's a fact for you. And a lot of people would strongly agree with me. Season 5 is the best season of 24 of all time. Now, this season takes place about 18 months after Season 4. Jack Bauer faked his own death, if you guys don't know, spoiler alert. He faked his own death to avoid being captured by the Chinese, and he also avoided being killed by the FBI in order so they could cover up what he did to them. And now Jack Bauer is called back into Los Angeles because the 4 people who know that he's alive are being targeted for assassination. And now they realize that somebody within the United States government is now corrupt and working with terrorists to supply Syntox nerve gas and use it on the American people. That's really all I can say about the plot line for this show. Because this season is just so, it's so suspenseful, but it's yet so fast-paced that I would say this is the fastest-paced season out of every 24 season. Even though it is a full 24 hours, it feels like it goes by pretty quick, but it's not too fast. This could have been easily okay, this feels like only 15 hours, but no, it's a full 24. All right, let's talk some more about this. Let's talk about the twists. Oh my god, the twists in this movie are fantastic. There is so many. I would say there are maybe 2 or 3 big twists in this show that will have your jaw drop. If you've watched the previous 4 seasons, then you'll be more prepared for what season 5 has to offer for you, because this season pulls no punches. It gives you everything you have to know, and there's nothing disappointing about this season. Everything about it works. The pace works. Kiefer Sutherland is Jack Bauer. He's fantastic here. I would say he's better here than he has been in the previous 4 seasons. Not to say the previous 4 seasons were bad, because they were fantastic. But I just love his performance here. Lynn Rajskub as Chloe O'Brien is still fantastic here. Oh my god, she's working hard at that computer. She's still continuously helping Jack Bauer. She's the one who calls him back in. They got Michelle. Tony is down there. They're gonna kill me. It's oh crap! No, don't get Chloe. I can't describe how fantastic this one was. So I would say the characterization in this movie works so well. There's even some characters that were there's a guy named Christopher Henderson in the show who basically trained Jack Bauer when he was young, who is kind of behind this conspiracy. It's not really a spoiler, but he is in it. That was a pretty big surprise having him in there. And Dennis Haysbert as David Palmer is still great, but if you have to watch season 5 to know what happens. And I would say George Itzin, I think is how you say his name. He's the guy who plays President Charles Logan in this show. He's fantastic as the president. He was so convincing. There's even a huge twist involving him more than halfway through the season that once you see it, my jaw just dropped. It was insane. My jaw just dropped, and I could not believe what happens. Also, the ending. I cannot spoil the ending here because that's kind of illegal, because it's the biggest twist ending out of the entire show since the end of season 1. If you guys know what happens in season 1, you know what I'm talking about. But this is probably the next biggest twist ending since that season. And I gotta say, it works so well that I also had my jaw drop the whole time. It was just insane. There's a lot of great kills that Jack Bauer does, including, here's the thing, I would say this. If you guys don't know, but if you look up this season, the first episode, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., was the most viewed episode of 24 out of the entire show. Out of all 9 seasons, it's the most viewed episode since the ending of season 1. That's saying something, because the first episode reveals a lot. There's a lot going on. We even lose a lot of characters in the show. Like, a lot of great characters that end up being lost. And plus, the guy, Aaron Pierce, who was in the previous 4 seasons, they actually improved his character in this season. Because there's a lot, like, as far as I know, he was just a small character in the show that, okay, he's just there, you care about him, but he's just there. Like, if they just wrote him off and just he wasn't involved, like, I'll be okay with that. But they improved his character so much. They gave him more wiggle room. They gave him more of a storyline. And he's got more action in the show, which I was very impressed by, especially this season. Like, this season, they technically wrote him out. And I would say this season has the best storyline out of all of them, especially with the nerve gas, because there's so many stuff that happens. Like, there's even, I would say this, my favorite episode out of the entire season is probably 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's a really insane episode. Trust me. It's not as insane as episode 1, but it's still pretty insane. So I would highly suggest that you watch that season. So guys, please check out season 5. It's got the best twists. It's the greatest season of 24 you will ever see. Some people might disagree with me, and that's okay, but in my opinion, season 5 is the greatest season of 24 ever. It never gets better than this. Guys, look forward to my review for season 6. That's gonna be fun. So guys, in the end, I love season 5 of 24. It's my favorite season out of all of them. I'm going to give 24 season 5 an A+. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, and I highly recommend you watch it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to my next review for 24 season 6 coming up very soon. I'll see you guys later.